You've been learning about value investing, finance, just regular investment for a while now, but you don't know where to go next. You're getting confused about the vast amount of information on the internet. You don't want to waste your time on crap information. You want good information and reliable information. In this series of videos on value investing and finance education, you will find those answers to those questions and much more. My name is Jason Rivera. Welcome to Value Investing and Finance Education.
Hey, Jason here. Today I want to talk about something I'm frankly very excited to talk about. Something only I've told my wife about, my team about, and a few other people. I talk a lot about me working towards my all-time goals and long-term, focusing on the long-term and not worrying about the short-term, stuff like that. But I've never really told you what my ultimate goal is in terms of my absolute ultimate goal with all my businesses. So I'm very excited to share this with you today. So I first thought about this. I've thought about for a long time, or I always knew for a long time that I always loved helping people ever since I was a kid. Always have, probably always will. Love helping people. So trying to figure out a way to help people with my knowledge and skills in the value investing arena is over the last several years has been fantastic. Frankly, selfishly, I love helping people. I love teaching people. I love teaching people valuable skill sets that they can use to further their careers, get closer to their dreams, reach fulfillment in their lives, all that kind of stuff. But my ultimate goal, I originally kind of thought of probably about 4 or 5 years ago now. I was doing some research while I was working at the investment newsletter, and I came across the Milton Hershey School. And if you don't know what the Milton Hershey School, it's a school run by the Hershey's Trust, which was founded by Milton Hershey. It's a trust in Milton Hershey's name that profits, I don't remember the exact percentage of profits, but a huge percentage of Hershey's profits goes directly to the Milton Hershey School in Hershey, Pennsylvania. What is that? It's a gigantic school that serves and houses and teaches and cares for underserved children. Sometimes they're homeless, sometimes their parents can't take care of them, sometimes their parents are on drugs, sometimes their parents are in prison, sometimes they live in bad neighborhoods, all these kind of things. Gives them a world-class education, including playing sports and doing music, art, all that kind of stuff. It's essentially a school that houses kids. I believe it's from middle school age kids all the way up to high school kids, if memory serves me right. And they've done this for decades, I think. Helped a lot of kids all over the United States get out of bad situations, give them a proper education, give them people that care about them. So I think when I first came across it, I was like, oh, I immediately know what I want to do. I've taken several years to kind of continue thinking about it, continue kind of formulating what I want to do exactly. And I just came probably last week, late the week before, to exactly what I want to do. I want to build several of these kind of schools all over the world to help house the 153 million orphans around the world. That probably sounds insane to you. And frankly, it's a gigantic dream that will take me years and possibly decades to reach. But that is my ultimate goal that I'm working towards with all of my businesses, helping you watching this today, helping the person I'm going to be helping tomorrow, helping the person I'm going to be helping next month, next year, next decade, whatever. My ultimate goal is to house, care for, educate, and take care of, with world-class education, world-class resources, the 153 million orphans that are around the world. so logistically, kind of how would this happen? There would be multiple schools, obviously all of the United States, schools all over the world in different countries. Um, Frankly, logistically, I don't know how it will happen, but what it will require is an enormous amount of capital, which is why when I tell people I want to become a billionaire, you now have a context of why I want to become a billionaire. It's not because I want lots of stuff. I don't. I want to travel. I want freedom, and that's about all I want money for personally. Um, this, by conservative estimates, as of today, I'm estimating about $2 million per student for ages pretty much 0 or whenever they get into the school, until they graduate. Well, I'm estimating about $2 million per child. So 2 times 153 million. I did it the other day. Let me make sure my memory is correct. So $306 million in total. So if I become a billionaire, this will be achievable. Some people will say this isn't realistic. I don't care about realistic. I want to help as many people as I possibly can. Have to be. I don't care about realistic. I will tell anybody I think they can do anything they want to if they put their mind to it. And I want to help all these kids around the world. Again, 153 million orphans. I found. I think it was on UNICEF or some was some orphan. I don't think it wasn't UNICEF. It was some orphanage website. I want to legitimately help 153 million people, specific people, kids who are orphaned from war, orphaned from their parents because their parents can't take care of them, orphaned because their parents are gone, orphaned because their parents are on drugs or in prison or in trouble or just can't take care of the kids or chose not to take care of the kids, whatever the situation is. I want to help these kids have a better life, have a better education, have people that care about them all over the world. Again, is it realistic? I think it is because I want to become a billionaire, and I just calculated out right there. I'm estimating about $2 million per child, which I think is a pretty high estimate, to be honest. I'm pretty good at cost cutting and efficiencies and those kind of things, so I think the number would come down over time eventually. Not, of course, including inflation. But $2 million, I think, is a conservative high estimate that would be required per child. So $306 million. If I become a billionaire, if and when I become a billionaire, this is completely feasible to do. Logistically, technically, regulatorily, in each country, I don't know anything about that kind of stuff right now. I haven't done any research on what I would need to do to set up that kind of school. When I get closer to my goals, that will happen. But I have the number, $306 million, that I will at minimum need per child, or to help take care of and care for and educate these 153 million orphans as of right now. I want to do this because that number is frankly heartbreaking to me. I have kids. I grew up in a great family. I have kids who I can provide a great life for personally. But I can't do much at this point to help that many kids. I sponsor one child named Michaela. If you follow this blog for a while, I'm going to sponsor more. Hopefully very soon, sponsor more. But I want to do things on a grand scale. Again, I don't think small. I think huge in pretty much all aspects of my life. And everything I do is geared towards helping others. So I hope this gives you a ton of context into me and my goals personally, what I'm trying to do here with educating you. The reason I focus on education with you here watching this today and pretty much all my other businesses, and why I want to educate these 153 million orphans around the world, is because if the more we are educated as a people, and I don't mean college educated necessarily or necessarily book educated, traditionally school educated, I mean real world teaching kids real world valuable skills, reading, writing, at the basic level, math, science, how to think better, how to learn better, how to be a decent human being, um, how to how to when they get older, chemistry, value investing, finance, copywriting, speaking. Again, ultra valuable skills that will be around for decades that people can use to get out of poverty, stay out of poverty, improve their lives. If we do this as a people, not only will the entire world be better off, these kids' lives will be better off. Their families, once they start families, will be better off. Um, Entire generations can be changed. Um, One of these kids or multiple of these kids may go on to take us to Mars and the planets, cure diseases, all those kind of things. You never know. Education is ultra powerful. Um, and again, I'm not talking just necessarily about college education because I'm not college educated myself, but I am ultra educated because I take the time to learn constantly. Um, and that is hugely powerful to me. Again, because you have skill sets to get out of poverty, stay out of poverty, help others, help your families, help yourselves, help your next generations, cure diseases possibly, all these kind of things. Sounds grand. It is grand. Again, a lot of you probably will think it's unrealistic. But if anyone else there wants to help me with this vision, reach out to me, Jason Rivera at valueinvestingjourney.com. Jason Rivera, JasonRivera at valueinvestingjourney.com. VALUEINVESTINGJOURNEY.com. I would love your help with this. I'm going to need a lot of help to do this kind of stuff. And I'm going to need a lot of help to reach this lofty goal. The more help I get, the sooner I will reach it. And thanks for listening. Again, I've only shared this with my wife, my team, and a few other people at this point. So you are seeing this. If you are seeing this, you either care about learning yourself and educating yourself to get better, helping other people, because I talk about it all the time here, or some combination of both. And if you want to help with this kind of stuff, again, let me know. The sooner I get to a certain level in terms of capital, the sooner we can help these kids, and the sooner I can use my skills in capital allocation, investing, knowledge, finance, value investing, all this kind of stuff to help multiply that money and get closer to our goals faster. So if you want to help, again, email me at jasonrivera at valueinvestingjourney.com. I'd love to hear your comments on this below. I'd love to hear your big dreams and goals. I would love to help you reach your goals if I can. And that's why I'm doing this kind of stuff on the blog, and why I do everything on the blog is because I want to help you reach your goals too. If I can help you reach your goals, let me know. Email me at jasonrivera at valueinvestingjourney.com and tell me how I can help you reach your goals, all that kind of stuff. Until next time, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day and hope you enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.